I have a testimonial for Carlos. I don't have pets myself, but my daughter has a puppy, and every time she comes back from Arizona from school and stays at the house, he's all running around. And so last time he was here, of course, I had some pet stains and pet odors upstairs on the carpet, so I called Carlos right away. He was able to remove both the stains and the odor from the carpet, and very professional. His crew comes in, does a fabulous job, and let me tell you, I've had Kim Drive before, and you can definitely tell the difference. So I definitely highly recommend Carlos for your carpet cleaning service.
Thank you. Thank you, Terry. Sure. Well, hello and good morning. My name is Carlos, and I'm with E&M Cleaning and Services, professional carpet care and janitorial service. And I've been in business for 12 years, as you heard. And my company, we moved to Garden Grove. We've been there since 2005. We have a home office-based business there, and keep growing strong. We mainly, I will be talking about pet treatments today, upholstery cleaning, and steam cleaning versus Kim Dry. Some of you are familiar with the Kim Dry or dry cleaning process, so I will be speaking about those today. And but first, I will tell you a little bit about our company. And there's not a whole lot to say about carpet cleaning, but what we do is steam cleaning. And steam cleaning, what that is you have 200 degrees pressure coming out of our hoses. And the only thing that goes into your building or your house or your apartment is just the hoses. We don't bring in little portable machines that are, most of the time, don't do the job well. And you have to have us come in and finish the job. So we use powerful engines that not just clean, but they deodorize, they sanitize the carpets, and then we pick up after it. So the carpet only takes 3 to 4 hours to dry, which is not the same as the Kim Dry, but we pick up 75 to 80% of the chemicals that we apply into your carpets. So what that does is you're getting not just carpet cleaning, but you're getting sanitation, and you're also completing the cleaning, and it picks up the carpet. It usually fluffs it up. That's what they call it, reviving the carpet. So we work basically anywhere as far as residential or commercial. We do businesses like Dr. Glendorf's office. We just cleaned it last week. And it could be a small job, anywhere from an area rug to a whole office building. We can do it all. We have multiple vehicles to serve you and to accommodate your schedule better, to serve you. We can usually put you on our schedule within 48 to 72 hour period. And our prices are very, very reasonable. We have, we are experienced in pet stains, pet removal treatments to get rid of odors, and that depends on the condition of the carpet and what type of carpet that is. Because some carpets required, or the damage that's done from the pet, sometimes we're required to remove the undercarpet pad, put treatment, and also the tack strips. A lot of the times, if it's a cat, they saturate the baseboards and the tack strips, so we have to remove those and get them replaced. So it's dirty and smells bad, but we have special equipment, and we're trained to be able to do that. So I love cats and dogs, even though I'm allergic to them, but I love them because they feed me, they feed my family. But even though I like them. I have a few at home actually. My kids love them, so I have pets, as you heard too. And so I'll be talking about that. I already started on the pet treatment. So depending again on the dimension or what needs to be done. A lot of the times we don't have to replace, and it's not that bad. The sooner you let us know, or to come treat, it's better, because once the stains or the damage has been on the carpet for a long time, it's harder to get rid of, and it discolors the carpet. So as soon as you have a pet, for those of you who have a pet, as soon as you have it happening already in the carpet, the sooner you take care of it, the better it is. You'll have carpet for a longer time without stains anyway. Because a lot of chemicals are very, very good on removing the stains when they're newer. When they're older, it's a little harder to do. It still cleans them and sanitizes them and gets rid of the odor, but it doesn't take care of the stain a lot of times when they've been there for a long time. So for those, just a tip for those of you who have a cat or dog. And again, after we A lot of times we just go in there and we have to put our treatment in there and we let it sit because it needs some time to sit and to work while we get ready for the actual steam cleaning. Then after we do the treatment, we still steam clean it, so that still kills and gets rid of a lot of the stains and the treatment. That's what those treatments are for. Again, I will speak now, move on into upholstery cleaning. A lot of you have sofas that you love, like those of us who likes to watch TV. Some people, maybe your friends or family, not necessarily you, but for those of you who like to sit on your couches and watch TV for a long time, if you like it, you can also maintain it, and instead of replacing it or having to replace it, then we can go ahead and restore it basically. We basically clean it and then make it look new. Believe it or not, we have done that in some chairs and sofas that you wouldn't believe what it looked like before. But the lady went, "Oh my God, is that? You made it look new." It was really, really bad. But our equipment and our chemicals that we use, they're good. They're state of the art. They're the best there is out there, and it's not cheap. But it gets rid of most of that. It just brings the material back and it brings the color back. So on those, we use a smaller tool, which is a smaller wand. It takes a longer time. It's not always as reasonable in the price because it takes a long time to do, but it is worth it versus having to buy new couches and sofas. For those of you who know the price, they can tend from anywhere from hundreds of dollars to thousands, depending on what the material is. And we can do basically any material except suede and leather. I had the experience over at Craig's place. He has it's microfiber, but we didn't do them before because when we started we weren't doing those type of material. We do it now, Craig, to let you know. We can do microfiber and we can go ahead and clean them and make it look good. It's just the process is different. We lower the pressure. We don't have so much heat coming out, and we use more chemical, but still they stay wet. And I'll tell you that they stay wet a longer time. But once it's clean, it looks new again. And again, it saves you from having to buy a new one again. So for those of you who like to save money, or for those of you who have friends that want to save money and not replace their sofas or couches, we can help you with the upholstery cleaning. I know I'm going a little fast, and I'll have time for some questions after, for those of you who have some questions. And I will only speak now about steam cleaning and Chem Dry. I can tell you mainly about steam cleaning, that's what I've been talking about. But the reason why I don't tell you much about Chem Dry is the only thing I know is that what's used is chemicals, and chemicals that are just applied and moved around with a, what do you call it, a bonner or scrubber. They're not picked up as much. So it looks clean, but still there. A lot of the chemicals is still in the carpet. So that's what we do. As I had told you, we don't just apply the chemical, we remove 75 to 85% of our chemicals that we apply to the carpet. It takes a little longer, but then again, you have a cleaner carpet. And it's very important for people that have infants, that have little ones, to be able to have clean carpets if babies are going to start walking or crawling in that. So I know that sometimes it's cheaper to have with the Chem Dry, because I have experienced that with some of my customers, and they question me, how come this is less expensive than what you do? And then I tell them the process. And by telling you the process and how steam cleaning for us, it prolongs the life of the carpet and it cleans it and maintains it longer, better. They automatically go, okay, we'll have a steam cleaner, because they see the value. And value is one of our focuses. Not just having the customer one time and that's it. We tell them, we train them, trying to give them tips on how to maintain the carpet and how to take care of stains. As soon as they're there, you want to go ahead and grab a rug, and any over-the-counter chemical will work, just as long as you apply it and you, with a dry cloth, terry towel, you apply it and you try to pick it up as much as possible until the next time we come. It is important to have your carpets clean, steam clean and clean once or twice a year. The first time we come, we have to do a deep cleaning. we do a deep cleaning to get rid of all, to get into all the little corners, and if you want to, we clean anything you give us access to. So if you move some things, you pick up as much as possible. We clean them as best as we can. The second time, maybe we just do traffic areas, and it wouldn't cost us much, but we still take care of most of the carpet. So anyway, I don't want to have you bore you too much, but if you have any questions, since I'm running out of time, anyone?
Is there any way to, once you have a stain that's kind of like bleach things out, is there any way to get that color back into a spot?
Depending on the carpet, because a lot of the carpets do take spot dyeing, which we do spot dye. We can try to blend the color and mix it and make it as same as possible. But polyester doesn't take the dye; it just runs. It just doesn't really. But a lot of the nylon does take it. Any other questions?
I have a testimonial for Carlos. I don't have pets myself, but my daughter has a puppy, and every time she comes back from Arizona from school and stays at the house, he's all running around. And so last time he was here, of course, I had some pet stains and pet odors upstairs in the carpet, so I called Carlos right away. He was able to remove both the stains and the odor from the carpet, and very professional. His crew comes in, does a fabulous job, and let me tell you, I've had Kim drive before, and you can definitely tell the difference. So I definitely highly recommend Carlos for your carpet cleaning services.
Yeah, I too use Carlos at the shop. When you guys walk into the door, you can see how shiny my floors are, and he also takes care of my windows. So he does do janitorial as well.
Any other questions? Dr.
Testimonial also for Carlos. He's been doing the office for years, and just keeping the office carpet on some kind of semi-maintenance schedule makes the carpets last way long. We had carpet in there for it was like 10 years. That old carpet was in there like 10 years. It was shot, but we replaced it. He's also been doing he's done the couches and the carpets at home. He's had to tear up the carpet to replace the padding because of the dog and cat stuff. But great job. Never have I been dissatisfied.
I gotta do it too, man. I love my brother here. I've used them a lot with my Oreos, and Oreos are not in pristine condition for the most part. They're nasty. Yeah.
No, they're not.
My buddy Steve, one of he's worked on them. But whether it's Oreos or my personal house or my referrals, my friends, whatever, my family, my little brother, he does a dynamite job. This guy works his butt off. He is dripping in sweat when he's done. I mean, he puts his heart and soul into that, and it really shows. His pride comes through. And, being in the business 30 years, I've seen other guys work. I know their rates. He's got the best quality, I think, and probably the fairest rates in town. And what he didn't talk about, besides pets, he can also help reduce smoke, like cigarette smoke. You walk into a house, he's actually got machines and equipment. He knows how to get that out. So, dynamite job, great guy.
Thank you.
Good job.